Jimmy,
Yeah.
what's the greatest chocolate in the planet?
You're holding it right there. Feastables, obviously.
Okay, I bet you cannot tell the differences between a Feastable and a Hershey bar.
First off, I'm insulted you bought that. Second, I mean, I'm not gonna get it wrong, so sure. But what do I get if I get it right?
Well, that's fair. If you get it right, I'll make the greatest chocolate cover steak YouTube has ever seen.
I mean, okay.
All right.
Do I get to try it?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. You're gonna get blindfolded
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh, the
All right,
blindfold.
go for it.
Okay. Okay, can I have the next one?
Yep. Did he just spit that out? What?
That one's good. That one's really good.
You got it right.
Well, of course, it doesn't taste like... Anyways.
Yep, I did lose. But that's okay because take a look. Jimmy sent me over 1,000 bars of Feastable. And I gotta keep my word. As on today's video, I'm gonna be making the most insane meat-related chocolate goodness you've ever seen. So now I say enough talking. And let's get cooking. Now, chocolate goes well with a lot of things, especially on fruits. I'm sure you had chocolate-covered strawberries before. They are phenomenal. Another thing I really like is ice cream tacos, especially when you cover them with chocolate. It is phenomenal. We know both of these things are fantastic, but with meats is a whole nother story. However, since I lost, I will make this work. And to get things going, I'm starting off with this beautiful brisket. It is a 22 pounds Wagyu brisket, the best you can get. And to combine it with chocolate, I'll be using this Feastable's cookies and cream version. Honestly, this one is my favorite one. It's sweet, crunchy, and the best overall flavor for me. So I think combining it with the chocolate is going to be good. And this is how it's going to go down. First thing to do is to crush them because this is quite satisfying. Next, I want to slowly melt all of them. For that, I just grabbed some water, added a bowl right on top, and slowly melted the whole thing. What was funny to me is that the white chocolate is no longer white. And to cover that brisket, I'm going to need a lot of this. Next step, to dry age the brisket. I went ahead and placed some parchment paper. Then I laid down some melted chocolate. Made sure to cover the whole bottom. Sprinkle a few pieces of unmelted chocolate and immediately place my brisket on top. Next, to cover the whole entire brisket with it. Oh yes, I want to make sure that this brisket is going to be fantastic. And whenever you're dry aging any meat, coverage is extremely important. So I made sure the whole thing was completely covered. But I did not stop there because of course we have to put some sprinkle on top. A generous amount, a ridiculous amount. Now this is the world's first brisket dry aged in cookies and cream. If the smell is any indication, this is going to be phenomenal as it smells really good. But the next step is to put it in my dry ager and let it sit there for a whole month. As that was going, it gave me time to do other things. So I went ahead and grabbed these two beautiful Wagyu steaks. I quickly seasoned them with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. They were now ready to be grilled. However, we're gonna combine this with a very special sauce. This sauce is not easy to make. It is quite complicated. And as I'm doing every single step, I'll be listing the ingredients for you because it took me quite some time to get it right. And the amount of ingredients that it has is absolutely insane. Most importantly, when you thought I was done with the ingredients, even more was added, especially the most important one, this chocolate. Oh yes, I blended even more. Once that was done, I put it back in the pan, reduced it for just a little bit. In the end, I was left with this chocolate mole sauce, which I think it's gonna be fantastic with that steak. Believe me when I tell you, that's what I'm hoping for. But I didn't stop there because this sauce was quite complicated to make. So I went ahead and grabbed two other steaks. These are Wagyu picanha. For the seasoning, I'll keep this one quite simple. Just a generous amount of salt and that's it, nothing else, because it's all about the sauce. And for this one, I'll be using the peanut butter one. Yes, my friends, we're making a peanut butter chocolate sauce that I know will go very well with those steaks. And the first thing to do is to add some sesame seed oil to the pan, followed by the chocolate. Let that melt nice and slow. Then you want to add some soy sauce and mix the whole thing together. To finish it up, add some chili oil on top, mix everything well and keep it under low heat so that the chocolate does not burn. And in the end, you're left with this, a lightly spicy peanut butter sauce that will go very well with the steaks. At least that is what I'm hoping for, because by this time, my dry-aged brisket was ready. And take a look at it. It doesn't seem like a lot of things has changed, right? And that's because the chocolate preserved everything. Well, once I took out the first chocolate, you can clearly see things are going quite different. But so you can really understand how awesome this is, I'm gonna keep quiet and allow you to experience this with me. Once I was almost done, you can clearly see that this brisket was nicely preserved. That got me even more excited, as once everything was nicely cleaned, this is the world's first dry-aged brisket in cookies and cream. There's one thing missing, and that would be to give it a nice trim. I went ahead and removed everything that was necessary, and once I was done, it was now ready for the seasoning. For that, I kept it real simple, a generous amount of salt and black pepper, because like every brisket, the best way to cook it is to smoke it. That is exactly what I'll be doing right now. And don't forget, we also have those beautiful steaks to cook, as I have a feeling both of those sauces are going to be fantastic with them. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to cook, so let's do it.
All right, everybody, and here is my debt to Jimmy. Jimmy, I hope I did it justice. Everything got chocolate.
Guga, this is a crazy spread.
Exactly. So we have steak with chocolate, brisket with chocolate, and tacos with chocolate.
Feeling like there's a theme going on here.
100%. So I lost a bet with MrBeast, and you know, when you lose a bet, you gotta pay up, everybody. And to go against my 3 creation over here, we got 2 of the most wonderful thing that I believe goes well with chocolate. So this is our baseline. Let's see if it gets an improvement or not, yeah? Cheers.
Cheers.
It's fantastic.
I hate chocolate.
I forgot, Leo does not like sweets, everybody.
This is not a good video for Leo to be on, guys. Let me tell you.
That's okay. I'm not a fan of strawberry, but that's not bad.
Oh, you don't like, oh my
No,
God,
but this is
guy.
good though. I enjoyed it.
I think it's fantastic, everybody. We got a chocolate hater over here, and we got a fruit hater over here. But let's try the second one, which I think goes very well. Ice cream and chocolate. So this one is the crunchy chocolate. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Brother,
Guga, what are we doing here, bro?
this is amazing, bro.
Yeah,
you like
but
it?
this is GUGAFOODS. We don't make desserts here. I don't like the chocolate. The taco part is very creative, and the vanilla ice cream is good.
With that being said, this is a little bit savory, okay? This is not gonna be sweet.
I'm very excited to try the steaks.
All right, very good. So we got 2 styles over here. We're gonna go with the first one that is a little bit more brown. Yeah, look at that color.
I wouldn't say that it looks like chocolate, Guga. It
Huh?
looks like something for sure.
It looks something like something else.
Yeah, like something else.
This is mole, by the way. My take on mole, obviously, you know. Well, let's try it. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh my God.
Oh.
That's a lot better. I have never had a mole like this. It is so savory, so rich, and it has such a depth of flavor to it. This is fantastic tasting.
This is a delicious sauce.
Might not be the most appetizing to look, but it is appetizing to eat.
If you want to know if the sauce is good, just realize the fact that we haven't even talked about the steak.
By the way, that's a Wagyu New York steak. You guys haven't even mentioned it, yeah?
It's so good, it makes you forget about the Wagyu steak that it's on top of.
That is a delicious sauce. Seriously, everybody. I've made a few moles before, and sometimes mole don't go very, very well with steak. That one goes very, very well. Okay, let's give it a try. How does this one smell, Leo?
This
Talk
one
to me.
smells like a completely different sauce. It smells a little sweet.
This one here has the peanut butter flavor, by the way.
Oh, I'm not smelling peanut butter at all.
Well, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Whoa. Almost like char siu flavor, but I do taste the peanut butter in it as well. Hint of sweetness. This is really good on a steak.
It tastes kind of like a spicy peanut butter.
100%. Lightly spicy, extremely savory, just a hint of sweetness in there. Wow, which one you like better between them?
I'm honestly gonna say the mole.
Mole.
Yeah.
I'm with the mole as well. That homey feel that it gives you is just too sweet.
So now, these both worked out fantastic. I'm very curious about this brisket. This is a very special brisket, and it was dry aged in chocolate. Nani? But not any kind of chocolate. Cookies and creams chocolate.
Oh my God.
Out of all the chocolate flavors, which one is your favorite?
It's either the crunch or the cookies and cream.
You?
I don't like chocolate.
Yeah, the cookies and cream is white chocolate, which is basically candy. It's not really chocolate.
I don't like any kind of chocolate, brother.
Damn! How does it smell?
It does not smell like chocolate. It smells smoky and it smells delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Yo, I'm not getting chocolate.
I'm not getting chocolate at all.
There's a very-
It is so good though.
Pay attention in the end after you take a bite and you swallow it.
It's just like a slight sweetness, almost like you seasoned it with a little bit of sugar.
Almost makes me feel like it was slightly brushed with barbecue sauce in the end, but very lightly.
I can see that.
Because it's so mild.
Ridiculously moist brisket. You can taste that nice smokiness that just makes it even more delicious. The meat doesn't taste too sweet, but in the actual fat, I do get that hint of sweetness that kind of mimics a barbecue sauce like you're saying.
Very good. Out of these 3 pieces of meat you guys tried today, what is your number one?
I'm gonna have to stick with that mole.
Wow.
Damn, bro, that was mine.
That was you?
I was gonna say the mole too.
No, that's okay. You mole as well?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised because
really
I'm sorry, everybody. I love brisket. That is on a whole nother level. And that little sweetness that it kicks me in the end is just phenomenal.
Perfectly said.
MrBeast, I hope I did its justice. And next time, I'll get you. I'll get you some way, somehow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know in the comments down below if I should take some of this brisket for Jimmy to try, because he asked for it.
Yeah, he really knows his
I'm
chocolate.
gonna pack this thing up. I'm gonna take it to you on the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.